there's this episode of SpongeBob where Squidward is competing with somebody he went to school with, and his friend is refined and rich, and so he's sad that he hasn't accomplished this, so he decides to host this dinner party and to make it look like he's much more affluent than he is. And he gets SpongeBob to be the waiter for it. And so he tells SpongeBob to forget everything he knows except for fine dining. And so they give a visual representation of him basically purging his mind of everything, and the only thing he knows is fine dining. And so this all goes, so literally SpongeBob has nothing in his mind but fine dining, and he does a great job until the friend is impressed, just completely impressed, and it's like all you know is fine dining, and then something happens, and there's a glitch in the matrix, so to speak, for SpongeBob, and his brain begins remembering, and he has a panic, and it's really funny. But I am trying to do the same thing with Azure Cloud right now. And, yeah. So all I know is Azure, which is fun. I love Azure. Azure's fun. I do like AWS more. Don't tell Microsoft I said that. Mainly because, and I've said this before, Azure, if they name something poorly, which they often do, will then suddenly decide, we don't really like that, so we're going to rename it to this, and we're going to depreciate the old name. Intra-ID would be an example. It's like, Hybrid Join and Azure, and then suddenly we're going to rename Azure Federated to Intra-ID, where everybody's hosted. Your AD's hosted completely in the cloud. And we're going to name it Intra-ID, which is a terrible name. Where do you get these names from? But anyway, and we're going to appreciate all the old names. So that's that. AWS, on the other hand, will give something a bad name, and they'll stick with it. It will have that bad name forever, and only if there's a major technology jump will they come out with something else with a different name. It doesn't happen often that they appreciate something. So, yes, it's crazy that way. I'm headed to work to go to lunch with a coworker. So, it's exciting. He's been in town, and I've been going out and helping where I could, and then bouncing the day jobs within my day job and helping too. So, I do miss the technical side of things and kicking hardware. So, yeah. Anyway. But so that just went through my head this morning. I'm literally in a meeting and I'm telling people about my experience, and I said it reminds me of a SpongeBob episode. And I'll stop right there because I don't want to explain that to them. But it's going through my head, and I'm like, I love that episode. Fine dining. So now I gotta go and find that episode and watch it. I hope you are having an amazing Thursday. Yeah, I'm having a good day so far. I'm getting things done. I'm accomplishing things. I'm prepping for things big that are coming. And so just trying to make sure I'm ready for it all. Don't you hate when you complain about something? And somebody said, well, I'll do something about that. No, I don't want you to do anything about it. I just want to be able to complain about it. That's all I want. Don't do anything about it. Leave it like it is. Don't mess with that. I'm thinking through that. Don't change that. Yeah. Well, my boss like, I'll get that fixed. No, don't fix that. Leave that alone. I just wanted to complain for a minute. Don't fix that. I got a plan. I know what I'm going to do. And my method's going to work. So let me stick with my plan. Anyway, happy Thursday. Going to lunch.